Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dota Pit Season 5. We are in the game number 2 of VG Gaming vs Invictus Gaming. We are in the lower bracket. I'm Lysander Zonar. Gonna be giving you your English broadcasts, unfortunately alone. Bible thump. But hey, alone means I get to talk more. And although it may not be as constructive, it will be equally fun. Invictus Gaming banning out the 2 invis counters. That's just saying they're invis counters. They're not really invis counters. But it's the pub theory of invis counters. Alright, they ban Bounty Hunter, Slaughter, I go Ricky, mid, we win.
10 seconds.
That's the plan. Alright, enough impressions. We have Tinker being banned out here. So VG had enough of the robot man. They don't want to play against Tinker. I don't blame them. Tinker is not a fun hero to play against. Sand King, first pick here of XXS, and that is fantastic to watch. It's gonna be a real treat, guys. XXS. He is one guy that is well equipped at picking up early daggers, and this guy, well, you're in for a performance. I hope I don't talk him up for nothing, but both teams have left Drow Ranger out of the pick, so out the bans rather. So do they go for maybe a Drow strat here? VG Gaming have that option of going for something like that. What do they go for? Do they go for something similar? Do they go for something wonky? We had a Pudge last game, so FY God Rubik. FY Rubik. Alright, FY Rubik. That's a hype that I think everyone can get behind for sure. And I want to know what else they decide to pick here. I mean, there's still I still few possible heroes that they could grab. Juggernaut is one of them. Definitely good combo with the Rubik. The pullback into spins. Juggernaut's a safe pick, confuses the enemy in terms of draft. It's always just a very solid hero to go with right off the bat. Right. See how it's gonna go. what is going to be the follow-up here. I think Juggernaut is obvious. I mean, it is the safe pick here. Or did it go for OD again? I mean, it didn't really work out for them in game 1. So do they go for it here in game number 2? I'm not a fan of repeating strats, but you know, sometimes you might have a few solutions that you want to. There's a few solutions to this game. A few solutions to what you wanted to do last game. I mean, yeah. So you might go for the same draft again. All right. Still holding on to it. Okay. Still holding on to the picks here. Eating into extra time. Really taking that sweet time here. Alright. Alright. And in the end, they still go for the Juggernaut. Alright. So they still go for the Jug. And, I don't know. I don't know why it took so long to think about that. I mean, it's very standard. After watching so many drafts, you know, we do have the... You kind of get the feeling that Juggernaut is just one of those heroes that's very go-to. It's those heroes that you just really enjoy picking up. Sanking. We're going to see what follows it here.
Reserve time.
Follows the Sanking here. OD? Probably OD is possible. They could pick another. They could pick their off lane first. But let's go back to see what they're good at. Mirana is what they're good at. Shadow Demon has been moved out of the meta for now. I don't know why. Kunkka is available as well. Kunkka is really solid against Juggernaut. The boat being able to offset a lot of the Omni Slash damage. We have the big AoE that could come in. I think it's a solid pick. Kunkka is definitely a pick that will be good here. There's the X mark for trapping heroes. It's not the best against Jug, but you can't just pick everything for Jug, so we'll see. Alright, these guys taking their sweet time to ban. Alright, so Invictus Gaming is holding on to that extra time as well. 1 minute in already. I say pick up the Kunkka. Oh, they go for the Wisp. The Wisp didn't really work out for them against Newbie. So maybe they go Ursa again. I mean, the Juggernaut was well responded with an Ursa earlier on, burning Ursa. But with a Wisp, I'm not sure. I mean, the Wisp the Sanking Wisp offlane was strong. That one I give credit to. The Sanking Wisp offlane against Newbie was really strong and shut down the Morphling's farm early. Maybe that's what they're looking to do again this time. But they really have to work on the relocate ganks. And the Timbersaw are now getting banned there. Timbersaw, the third pick. Third ban rather, could be banned out. Really strong against the IO. I mean, a lot of things are really strong against IO, but then again, having 2 strength heroes already will encourage a Timbersaw pick. So want to avoid that for now. They will ban it out. And BG Gaming, they ban on the Drow Ranger. Just fearful. You know, always gotta be fearful. Keep it in the back of your mind. You don't want to have that affecting you. And IG. Now, what is gonna be the pick here? They have that. They have those. It's very. I don't know why they like to ban Bounty and Slaughter. You know, maybe something about VG's game plan that I don't understand. But Enigma now being banned out. Ooh, okay. Enigma. I think taking out Disruptor would have been more prudent here. Disruptor was more likely. Okay, never mind. IAO is not going to be countered here by the Venge. Not going to counter here by the Disruptor. They're going to go for the Vengeful Spirit instead. And yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting unless it's a carry Venge. Carry Venge could be I mean, it could happen if the Juggernaut is mid, but I think right now the Venge is just going to be the support role. You can have IG trying to pick up that third hero here. What do they pair it up with? I think Ursa almost seems like the most prudent one. Let's pick up that Ursa, deal with that Juggernaut, shift him out of the mid lane, and save VG Gaming the crazy plan of going for Venge carry. You know? Let's see here. IG still having to think about it. Still thinking about it. So for now, just holding on to it. Oh, they picked an Ogre Magi. Okay, so Ogre IO. I think Ursa can still fit in here. You know, Ogre can still fit in here. And now the Bat Rider comes out, so more control gonna be coming out. There's that lasso. There's that sticky napalm. It's gonna be very annoying. But Wisp doesn't have a 10 rate, right? Wisp doesn't have a 10 rate, so it's not affected by that IO napalm. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a problem here. For it might be a problem here for Invictus, as they do not have the Bat Rider counters. The Venge does have the swap as the counter, so they picked him up. Maybe they picked her up maybe as a counter. No, wait, a block pick for that. Bat Rider, and now the OD comes out. So I was looking for a counter here. For that Bat Rider, and now the OD is going to be the solution here for VG Gaming, or rather Invictus Gaming. They have that Ogre for the fast hitting on the OD, so he can actually go for non-attack speed items like a Force Staff or something.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Alright, VG Gaming, they have got 38 seconds to decide what their last ban is going to be. They will have to select a carry they don't want. Yeah, Slot does seem like the natural ban here. Yeah, Slot does seem like the natural ban. Good against Bat Rider, Dispelling Napalm can actually deal with the Juggernaut pretty decently with that Silver Edge just sneaking in on him. Juggernaut doesn't have a lot of tools to fight against a Slot. But IG, what's their last ban gonna be? They'll be looking for a mid laner ban, maybe? Probably a mid laner ban.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
Could be a Juggernaut mid still, you know, unless they go towards that Ursa. Still locked down. They have that Naga ban. Okay, they ban out Naga. They fear for that crazy strategy. That Naga red, still very annoying to deal with.
10 seconds remaining. Luna.
Okay, they go Luna, and they want to take that fight early. They have that early aggression. Again, going in line with IG's early game fighting mentality. You know, they just want to fight. They want to, you know, push and end the game early. Don't want to allow any kind of greedy playstyles, which Newbie actually in the previous matchup really enjoys doing. So
5 seconds remaining.
we'll have to see here what Luna decides to do.
Reserve time.
Luna is it's not the strongest laner here. We have Ogre and Io that will not be able to support as well, but the Luna doesn't seem to have any kind of threats put against her right now, so we'll have to see if the VG Gaming tri-lane is going to go aggressive. I don't know, maybe go aggressive here against the Io, because right now we guess that it will be a Sanking Io, a dual lane. We have an Ogre Luna, so only that Ogre the zone heroes out, and then the Luna will be safe farming. If they play a tri-lane on that Juggernaut and not play aggressive, then they put Bat Rider in the jungle or even on the off lane, then Luna is gonna have that free farming, and Burning is gonna get undisturbed farm. They will have to rely on Invoker to actually get that shutdown ready, but they have a tri-lane with a lot of stuns and spin, and they have Invoker with Sunstrike. So I think the good plan here would be to go aggressive here. Juggernaut, Rubik, Vengeful can really play aggressive on an Ogre Luna, and Sanking Io will be less effective against a Bat Rider because of that Napalm that will be making things really tricky for them to get things done. And Invoker OD matchup will favor the OD most likely, but there are still Forge Spirits to contend with. So it is going to be very interesting to see how the lineup works here. Now we're gonna have the game starting in. We're gonna pull away that overlay, and again the Sunstrike's gonna land, so yeah, already telling them that you should watch out for my Orbital Strikes IG. On the Radiant side, OP gonna play that OD. We have the Ogre Magi played by Q. We got Burning playing the Luna. The Golden Beams are ready. And XXS gonna be pairing up with Boboka on that Io. So we'll see if the Wisp works better this time round. It didn't work too well in that last game against Newbie. And OP is gonna play that OD middle. On the side of the Dire, we have Ghost playing that Invoker. So we get our Invoker, first Invoker of the day, or even this entire tournament, I think. FY and Vengeful Spirit, and gonna play Juggernaut. No, FY Rubik. What? DDC gonna play Rubik instead. And on the side of the offlane, we have the Bat Rider played by Yang. Going boots of speed first, might just go into the jungle there. And just leech some EXP, get that level 2. Very crucial level 2 needs to be gotten here. And then Boboka are gonna break out all the trees here, looking for those wards, and the sentry will detect it, and Luna finds it. So Goddess Blast here, and they're gonna give OP the money instead. So that's $100 there. The bounty rune will be another $100. So there's 200 already in the coffers for the OD. Gonna allow him to get some really early farm there. Meanwhile, they do ping out a Observer Ward on the Radiant side, so maybe they can get the deny for the Invoker as well, but the Invoker is going to be $100 behind this OD right now. And we'll see how well it works. The Wisp, not the normal Wisp you're used to rushing that bottle, but the Sentry Ward, oh, planted right there. And that's why you don't put Observer Wards in this area anymore. It just gets de-warded too easily, immediately gets tangled up. And the OD going to start with so much on the board now. Starting with extra gold there, and starts to banish on that Invoker. Going with the punish right off the bat. The Sentry Ward is going to block off this kind of pull right away. Scout out for any Observer Wards in the jungle. Burning, going to go aggressive on him. And that's the way you should be playing this. You know, the Ogre just harasses with the... Oh, crap! What? They already got themselves killed, but okay. While we were looking bottom, we missed first blood. Sad. Pay to win, guys. Pay to win. But this is a swing set, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but this, yeah, the Sand King playing out of position there, getting hit by double stun and a spin. Obviously gonna die there. Might be going for round 2 here. Gotta be real careful. The Magic Missile is waiting for it, but FY now gonna keep things safe for now. DDC has the lift, FY has the stun. Boboka does have the tether out. Oh, they're gonna lift him back in again, and now the spin comes out. There's gonna be a tether out. Yep, he will tether out just in time. They will drop him low enough though, so he might be forced back to base now. Or he might just eat a tango and be safe. Meanwhile, how's the OD looking? He's got 9 to 5 compared to the 3 on Invoker. So Invoker getting dumpstered in this lane is more than I thought he would. And this Bat Rider still chancing things here in this off lane, but he gets started on with an Ignite. And he might be in trouble as the Ogre has Windlace, but he has boots. He's gonna be able to get out of there. No, Burning not in range for a Lucent Beam. So will not be able to strike that kill Lin. But meanwhile, DDC dropping very low there. Does have a Burrow Strike. Nope, does not have it. And doesn't have the mana as well. But he does have a Mango. So there's going to be a spin. And there's going to be another tether. Nope, not going to even get to that. Not even going to get to that neutral creep. And now FY already having 2 kills in his belt. Gonna find himself some really early arcane boots. Level 2. With 600 gold, that's a really nice position to be in. Early arcane boots can really make a big difference in this lane. OP meanwhile, having the double damage is going to help him further the lead here between the 2 mid laners. 13 to 7 on Ghost. This guy quickly turning into an Injoker here, so gotta play a lot better. FY Yang finding that early napalm charge, getting more napalm than Firefly here. Something that is not as common. Oh, Burning going in, could be a kill here. Going for the chops. Yeah, probably not gonna be a kill. They start the beam with the Fire Blast. It could be. It is. The club comes in and another glaive goes out and Celebani blasts you. Oh, beam. No, it doesn't find it. Flies over the cliff and he will survive there. Almost tagging Roshan for a good way home. But nope, not gonna do that. Burning gonna be missing out on that kill, having 16 stick charges. Gonna be very happy about that, but unfortunately skipping on the Lunar Blessing level 2, so will not be able to get the damage there. Lucent Beam overall is the better burst anyway, so yeah, almost getting the kill, but unable. That's twice now. I think the Ogre gonna regret not getting that Orb of Venom now, I think. Rubik now in the bottom lane trying to soak up the EXP, and you can't really blame him at this point. This has that open lane, wants to get the levels. FY has been doing great on his Venge. Maybe you want to get it better. Really, he goes for Tranquil, so not going Arcanes early, just getting the Tranquils for that sustain that you will need on your Venge. And just stacking the creep waves there, and even getting a double pull off. Wow, FY, a true pro player indeed. Look at that. Double stacko. Alright, so gets the Jenga going, and Yang gonna come in here with the extra napalm charges, and that's why you go extra napalm when you want to farm up the stacks more. The double napalm just helps you stack better with lesser EXP, and now they're going in with the beam on Ghost. They might want to go for a push here, but the Vengeful Spirit will start off with a stun with that magic missile, but the 15 stick charges on burning is just gonna make sure none of that happens, and OP gonna just back off. So they were just looking to go on this Invoker, just punish him a little bit back, force him out. The Haste Rune is now available here for the OD. And he might look to make another play. FY dropping an Observer Ward on that high ground, keeping things, keeping things in his vision for now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's Ogre. 2 points in Ignite. No real surprises there. XXS. Sand King. Really watch out for him. And healing up on his Juggernaut. The Rubik comes in. There is going to be the rotation. He has to save his Barrel Strike right for this one. I think he should be able to get out. There's the Barrel Strike will come. Tags the Rubik on the way out. And with the Wisps, the save should not be an issue for him. And OP be keeping himself safe for now. Just backing off, popping the Haste Rune. It could be a start here. To go Haste Rune on the Invoker, maybe. There's an Ogre here to tag things up. Will there be TPs? Is the question. We have the Rubik, no TP. Venge does have a TP, but no mana. So they're gonna start things off. There's the Ogre coming in. Gonna start to stun. The Ignite comes across as well. Does the Invoker have that Ghost Wall? No, he does not. Ghost will fall. And OD pulls the aggro from the tower a little bit. The Ogre will take a hit, but he will be fine. And they get the middle lane kill there. A nice Haste Rune as well as a rotation. No TP support, unfortunately, for the Invoker. And he will fall to the gank there on that middle lane. Burning. Starting the Loosen Beam. Absorbed there by that raindrop mostly. And Yang putting up the napalm charges and burning. They might need to have a TP coming in here, but it's still taking a lot of damage. The lasso is here. It could take burning down. There's 7 stick charges on it, but it's so much. But Oni comes in with the punish on the banish there. Will the Firefly run out in time? Burning still gonna roast to the flames. That's 5 napalm stacks on it. That was a huge one to get. A nice offlane kill there by Yang on burning. He will actually just burn. So that was a second-rate pun, but still, gotta be done. Gotta be done. Burning. Burns. Oh. Last hit's secured there by that Sand King. Does XXS get an early Blink Dagger again? Not this time, unfortunately. The last game, he did get a 7-minute one. This game, not as fortunate to receive that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ghost. You get that. FY can get beamed right away by burning there. Fortunate that he didn't have the Eclipse. That could have gone for a chance play, but now OD gonna jump forward there, just whack away at the Invoker. Missing up the high ground is gonna be a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, just playing it safe for now. IG, they have the epicenter, but N does have that Barrel Strike. They're gonna start with Barrel Strike now. They use that Barrel Strike as an out already. That's an Omni Slash, so I don't know what that gank was for. The epicenter comes in. They're gonna try and do some damage, but the Omni Slash is gonna take him out. That was questionable. I don't know what their plan was. Even burning, laughing at his teammates. But yeah, getting the Venge kill. That's a nice one to get, but the Bat Rider is here, trying to go for burning again. But they're just applying the napalm, just scaring him off, and this Bat Rider just being able to do so much damage. Meanwhile, IG on the back foot now, only 2 to 5. Burning gets a kill, but the Dire now get the kill point advantage as well as the net worth advantage. Yang building towards that Blink Dagger, but it does look like it's drums first for him, so it will be drums, just early game aggression, tank up that buff from the drums. The Sand King dying there, definitely not part of the plan. Not sure why they decided to dive into a Juggernaut spin and Omni Slash. Very, very odd gank for sure. But now the Venge is here. They're looking for burning. They have that Observer Ward, but will they find it? There's no swap. Oh, wow, FY is level 3. Okay. Not acceptable, FY. I mean, you got an early start there. You really got to get those levels on board. He has been stacking so much for his buddies that he has not, well, has not bothered to look after himself. So right now, gonna be suffering in terms of the levels. I thought there was a swap. That's why they were playing aggressive. But DDC has been the one soaking that EXP for that juicy level 6. Wants to get himself a nice spell. An Eclipse will be nice. Even a Banish is great for that Rubik. And now Ghost gonna have his tower pummeled in there. IG putting the screws in on that mid lane. Do they find it though? Down 200. But they pull in the reinforcements and there will not be a kill. But Bubble Car, hello, no boots. Hit by the Fate Bolt. Sunstrike might be there. Bubble Car, no! Oh, he dodges it. The ball's too good, guys. Ball. How do you Sunstrike a ball? Meanwhile, Luna as well as the Sand King are going to be approaching top. Going to be approaching top there. XXS still farming closer to his Blink Dagger. Should have it by the 11-minute mark if nothing wrong goes along his lane. But now let's look at that net worth. We hit the 10-minute mark. Juggernaut is at the top there and farming the hell out of his mind there. 4,007. Luna owning it there. 3,007. Burning. He has the Eclipse, hasn't had an opportunity to use it just yet. There is an opportunity to fight it now, but DDC has to banish, so there's life-saving potential here. We'll see if it is put to good use. And XXS now having the healing salve. Top himself up. Oh, Ogre walks right into a dire creep wave along with Venge, but FY is level 4. And the 10-minute Blink Dagger does surface here for the Sand King. So there is an opening here. The stun comes out. FY just slowing things down. But N, he has face boots, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Get some creep waves on the way. But the Ogre a little bit too tanky to pick off right now. DDC has the banish. Could look to banish off the OD and maybe get a kill. But not going to get close enough for that kill. Oh, doesn't get the deny off. Rubik's base damage a little bit too low for that. And IG will secure that one for themselves. Although it was Cardi's work. And still playing aggressively here on this lane. He immediately spins the TP away. Just farms up the wave, pushes it as far as possible. Just want to keep IG locked down, slow down the tempo for this game. Because IG has made it clear that they want to fight with this Luna. And they already picked up a Helm of the Dominator for her. They got the Blink Dagger on XXS. And this is the opening they need. The Bloodlust will start. And they're going to find someone at the epicenter. They go for a scan. They find no one on the hilltop, but N, he's gonna walk right into it. The Observer Ward scouts him, and they might start the epicenter here. Yep, start the epicenter. There we go. They go on channel here to go in right onto the Sand King, but the banish again. I talked about the life-saving potential of this this Rubik, and now he picks up Bloodlust as well. He saves the Juggernaut from certain death and DDC. Here comes the Wisp relocate, the first one we've seen today. The Sand King blinks forward, gets the kill, but the OD is just pummeling the Rubik, so the Grand Magus gets brought down. Ghost, meanwhile, put on nice. Luna waiting for a kill here, but the Vengeful Spirit is there. Does Yang have the Blink Dagger? He does, so he actually skipped that drums, and they waited for that Wisp to actually pour out of there, but now the Sonic Wave coming in from that creep as well, just trying to buy some time, but OD getting cold snapped down. XXS running away. He has that Blink Dagger to bail himself out. Is there another hero here? Yes, there is. A fat ogre. And they have got to pick on the fat guy. And fat shaming happening right here. And slices him down. 3-7. And IG lose 2 for 1. Not the best use of a Wisp relocate. The Eclipse still not used in the state of the game. About to hit level 8 now. Burning has not had opportunities to use that Eclipse. It's really rough for him so far this game. There's too many things to have to contend with. And the Invoker having that bad start, starting to climb back in. Right now, have that OD. Pick up the 4-staff. Bloodlust, like I mentioned, will add to that attack speed. So can just go for those damage items and sacrifice a little bit of that attack speed for that. Vici, yeah, in the lead right now. That make no mistake. 1005. It's a little lead, a small lead, not the biggest, but it's a lead nonetheless. And they could look to capitalize on this with more farming or a little bit of objective taking. Which will it be? XXS Hasn't had the best use of his Blink Dagger just yet. He has had a couple of rough engagements this game. All those epicenters getting just countered by the Rubik. The OD banish, just too good for him. XXS gonna actually stun into the wrong part of their FY, where he just poured out of there in time. Burning coming into the wave, they're clearing it out, but the Vengeful Spirit does actually get out of there in time, so gonna be pretty happy about that. Meanwhile, the Juggernaut does seem to go towards that Claymore, so it will be a Battle Fury coming back up for him. Not sure if it is a Battle Fury or a... Yeah, it's probably gonna be a Battle Fury. I was about to say Shadow Blade, so it's probably not a Shadow Blade. But now Vici, they're gonna be pushing in. They're gonna be doing a Roshan. Yeah, they're gonna be doing a Roshan, so it's gonna be a Rosh here. I'm just gonna keep real quiet on this, lay low, put the healing ward down, and have the Force Spirits just tag away at Roshan, the Wave of Terrors as well. Napalm's just slowing Roshan to a crawl. It looks like IG have no... Oh, they have no info about this, so they are gonna forfeit this Aegis to that Dire squad. Juggernaut pick up an Aegis here. The OD illusion gonna be removed. That's more leverage to take control of the map. Do they find targets here? Burning still farming away. He's got 1,600 gold. What's he building towards? It's got probably a Dragon Lance. I want to see an Axe, but might not be as useful in this game as there isn't an area control like Black Hole or Faceless Void to really make that powerful. But it could be. It could be.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Burning. Burning to the Yasha, so boring player confirmed. IG has the OD picking up that 4 staff now. They're looking for targets. They're gonna pop another smoke. So what they're gonna use is this one. Look for targets there. They get the scan. They find that the Luna is actually in fact ancient farming here. They might actually catch her off guard. They're gonna take the long way around. They know that the Luna has... Oh, they felt the Luna back off now. And they're going in. The Bat Rider. Oh, Burning. Gonna get scouted out by the Blind Bat. They're gonna lasso him up with the Omni Slash as well. But Juggernaut decides to go Ancient farming. They still get her. They tag her with that Lucent Beam. And immediately end going for that spin. Fearing any kind of retaliation. But they do get Burning on the side. So it's 3 to 8 now. They get the kill. Tower gonna be dropping down low. And just slashing away at this. And with the Alacrity on him. Should be able to claim this tier 1 for himself. Sand King on the other hand, gonna make some space for his team by clearing off the waves and doing damage to this. But right now, if you're only core on the ground, gotta be really careful about that. And taking a fair chunk of damage from the tower, gonna drop the healing ward and just top up the full. And find the remaining creeps there in this ancient stack. And how is it looking here, Boboka? Not much to really speak of. The Dragonlance. Yeah, Dragonlance on the way here for the OD. About to get there. The Hurricane Pike almost at its completion. Yang just holding that bracelet for fun for now. Not getting anything else. Building into that 4 staff. FY. Finally hitting that level 6 mark. Having that nether swap. Gonna be able to get... OP. Goes actually building towards the Eel Scepter, looking to play combo Invoker. Goes to just having the good old Force Spirits, push out the waves, just play chill Invoker, you know. Invoker's gameplay is just pretty chill, especially when you exhort. There's not too many flashy plays. You have to snipe with the Sunstrike, you have those Force Spirits, you got Cold Snap, just put it on people, Alacrity targets and just go ham on that. I'm surprised he didn't put it on the Catapult. That's okay. Guess powering up the range creep, making him the de facto leader of this pushing wave, and now they're gonna try and bait it. IG looking to push upon them, fall upon them with the smoke. They find the Invoker, they get the Power Strike across. The Eclipse might start. There's the time to use your Eclipse. Burning, get the Eclipse, burns through the entire Invoker life pool, and even gets DDC, but DDC steals the Eclipse and turns it around onto IG. IG lose 2, and with the Banish on top of that as well, they might lose another one, but the Sand King coming in with the Epicenter. They get that They get that Aegis. Now the Hurricane Pike doing so much work here, getting the whiz balls in his face. The Bat Rider will fall, bubble card banish a little bit weird. He walks into that pathing, gets him killed, and he does not get out of there in time. So in the end, it becomes a 4-for-4 trade, but the Aegis makes this win for VG Gaming. A great turnaround there from the Rubik, stealing that Eclipse from the jungle and getting the kill. Great positioning by VG, able to salvage a smoke gang into a win. Although the overall net gain was still IG's favor because they killed higher net worth heroes, but they still lost a lot of guys for that one. XXS though will keep himself alive there for more pushing, more farming, and he's got himself a 4-star now. And Ghost. Alright, gonna be farming up the Ancients here, looking for the Eel Scepter. Really wants to get that online, you know, so far has gotten, you know, kind of been the focus point of IG. You know, they always happen to chance upon him, start on him, so that Eel Scepter might buy him a 2-second window for him to maybe channel some spells, get the Ghost Walk running, or even get the nukes going. Maybe even a Tornado to cast up, maybe even drop an Ice Wall. That extra time gives him time to summon out one last spell in team fight before he goes down. It could make a big difference. Can also set up for some big combos that he would like. So we'll see if it is going to make a difference for him. That Hurricane Pike there, that was a nice usage of the Hurricane Pike. Just getting the hit there on the Bat Rider, just throwing those orbs out in a true OS Frog fashion. But XSS still hiding in the trees there, just playing defensive Dota. Right now, I've got to say I'm very impressed with VG Gaming's lineup so far. They have been playing the right way, just predicting the movements of their enemies, knowing that the smoke gang was on the way. They have that positioning of supports, some in the trees for saving, some in the trees for stealing ultimates, and the Eclipse steal earlier was huge to get. And in the end, oh, the Power Strike going on to Rubik. There is still something to steal. There is that Ghost Walk he could steal, but nope, Rubik's immediately gonna go down. They teleport in the Luna. They find the Invoker, and this time he has the Eel Scepter. Does he bail himself out in time? Burning still has that perfect night vision. Mind you, XXS catching the Invoker off guard, and he does go down. So unfortunate for him, but the Wisp Balls will scout out a lonely FY. He goes for the 4-star, but there is a Power Strike. Nope, Lucent Beam. Salamene sees all. They'll find him. They'll swap to the high ground. Buy some space. Does he get it? The Orb finds him, and the Luna Beam will get him. Burning with the double kill. 9-12 now is the kill score. They get 3 good kills there with the Wisp relocate. I thought it was going to be an empty one as they only come in for the Rubik kill. But in the end, we find 2 other lone heroes of VG squad, and now it's the time to push that tier 1 tower. The Ricochet comes in to full effect, and Burning will just bang away at the tier 1. They'll force out the glyph, buy 5 seconds of time, but should not be able to get any more than that. The Manta already on the way for Burning. What, they lose their Juggernaut to an Epicenter? Now that is unacceptable. XXS making the plays there for his team. They're tagging the Bat Rider. They could go for another one. Is there an Eel Scepter of any kind? No, it will not be. Bobocard tried to force balls down the Bat Rider, but it will not happen. Will not be a kill. XXS still finding a kill there on the Juggernaut. It's pretty huge. Must have dropped down really low farming creeps there. And now with 4 heroes back on the board, VG Gaming threatening a counter push. So IG will peel back with their 2 cores here, and we'll wait for the regroup of his teammates. Let's take a look at XP. Finally going back into IG favor. So is that gold graph. VG losing grip of this game. You know, I just commended them for their positioning, and then they started running around like headless chicken, getting picked off one by one. The reach here from the Luna is just really good in the nighttime. This vision just so good for her. Look at that. Salamene sees all. How we looking here? Yang picks up the Gem of True Sight. Can't really disagree on that one. Getting the gem there, trying to look for the map control. Yeah, and already gonna find an observer ward here. Yeah, you're gonna find that one. You're gonna shoot that eye in the face. Pew! That's what I think of your CCTVs. And there we go, IG. Another smoke to come. They will try and stack up the Ancients, but it's not gonna happen here. The range creep. It's gonna fail on that task. This Forge Spirit not reporting to his boss there. Too distracted by this range creep. Boys, it's a retard magnet. But I think the follow option's a little bit bad here, but the Juggernaut getting caught right away. But a good reaction here from FY. Saves his buddy, the Juggernaut. They will start here with the Lucent Beam though. Immediately burning with the Eclipse. Burns down the Pat Riders. There will be no lasso for this end in trouble. Doesn't have mana for that Almi Slash. Gets caught, gets punished. Then Joker goes down. The Rubik as well. Triple kill for the Luna. Suddenly the Wisp turning out to be a great pick here after a poor performance against Newbie. But against VG, it does seem all too good here as Burning gets himself a triple in the back lines of play. They weren't expecting it. They tried to counterplay the Sand King, but in the end, Salamania rains hell upon them. And now the tier 3 towers being threatened. VG have no buybacks here. It could be Rex, could be a second game in the books here for IG after a little slow start here. And now again, Van showing his true position, getting orbed in the face by Mr. OP.